Hello, my friends. Welcome. I bet you didn't expect this, but uh yeah. Ooh, on with the rest of the video. Hello, my friends. Bet you weren't expecting that jump scare of IRL me. Currently, I am watching YouTube while recording this, and I'm having a pretty good time. Ooh, I'm not gonna eat it. But as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about my history with making comics, which is why that IRL scene even exists. So yeah, let's get started. But first, I'm going to talk about how I got to being liking comics. First, I wanted to be like a animator, but I didn't really want it after seeing how much frames goes into animation, and also the sleepless nights animators usually go through, especially in the anime industry. Um, so I chose to do another profession, which requires me to stay up all night, which is no problem. My sleep schedule is absolute garbage. I wake up at 12 and I go to sleep at like 3. Um, as as you see, I am a perfectly normal person. Um, But yeah, I wanted to be an animator, but now I'm a comic book artist, technically. An indie comic book artist. Yes, an indie. And also mention again, my art style is still like experimental. I cannot stress that enough. I know the first comic will look like shit. I know it. Except for like the first panels, excluding the dog. They mainly because they have I spent an actual month on that first page, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get this done if I spend a month on this page on each page. I'll be like 50 when the first saga is done. So now I have to draw a page every week. I get every 2 weeks actually. So I'm trying to get down to like drawing a page every week, and then eventually like, able to draw a page every day with the same amount of quality and similar amount. The second comic's taking a bit longer because it includes the character that's based on my dad, Asriel. So yeah, and also I'm going to talk about in the next video. My dad will be joining me, and I will force him there, gunpoint or not. So let's get started with the rest of the video, I guess. So basically, as you know, Deadly Night is a fantasy sci-fi, which I also don't know if it's an actual thing. I've been trying to search it up. Like, is it possible? Are those two things compatible? Like you can like say sci-fi horror, sci-fi fantasy horror, or like you can say all this stuff, but it's going to either if it's like sci-fi fantasy, wouldn't it be like Star Wars? And I'm like, fudge, it's gonna be like Star Wars, but better and without corporate manipulation to the sequels compared to the sequels. Star Wars fans, I love you. Um, I do understand the sequels suck. I prefer the prequels, honestly, even though I wasn't born. Please don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, please. Okay. Um. So so it turns out my microphone was off when I recorded my last line, and so you probably the second. This is a V2 version of it. I was walking around, just fiddling with the rod that I use for my weapons. This section was going to be about what weapons I use, and it is now. So, and if you don't, well, you probably don't know, I do most of the combat scenes for. What do you mean I draw them? Not like that. I like do them like in real life. I actually do them before I draw the comic. Like I am on the second saga combat scenes right now. I have them all recorded on the phone. Oh, sorry, but the weapons I usually use are this, but this part of my stepsister's bed frame, my lightsaber, and a prop knife. Lightsaber and prop knife are easily. I have to use my imagination with the this rod, and plus it's metal, so I have to be careful with it compared to the others. So yeah. Next section. So after I do the combat scenes, I obviously draw, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. So all I do is storyboard it, and not really storyboard it, just sketch it, and I usually have a good idea inside my head. Of course, sometimes it doesn't work out. Like there's like some drawings I can't do, like hands really good, so I have to usually, you know, put them as squares. So if you wonder why some of my art has square hands, it's because I suck at drawing clenched hands and open hands. Either the it has to be really close to the screen, or um, it doesn't. The fingers don't exist. Do you want to say hi? Huh? Go ahead. Oh, okay. He didn't want to say hi. But whatever. I put the mic up to him. He sniffed it. I don't know if he could hear it yet. Um, but yeah, pretty much that's my way. So I have the story already down, what I want for that specific comic, and I already have most of the. I usually do the panels first, then I sketch it, and I ink it, then I do the colors for the eyes. That will be in the next section, and then I write the words and mention. I also suck at spelling, so be patient, please. Also, next section. So this section is going to be thank you and just yeah. So I don't know how to start this. Thank you guys, and I'm not gonna leave. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna leave. It's just thank you for helping me. This project is as much as mine as yours, as much as mine. It it is. Tis is. You still have power in choosing what can, and I still have the power that can choose what goes in and doesn't. But you guys have helped before, and I appreciate that. And yeah, that feels really good getting off my chest. Not gonna lie. Um, so yeah, thank you guys. This isn't the end of the video. If you check, it's still around 10 minutes. As of recording this, I don't know how long this is. Um, but yeah, it is in the end. Just check the timestamp. This section is just gonna be a sneak peek of what page I'm currently on, which is comic 2, page 6. So enjoy. For obvious reasons, I had to toggle off the layer that shows the inking, but and text. So yeah, here it is. Uh, as you might notice from that, I did make a post about him, saying saying something about saying something about saying something about saying something about saying something about. I don't know how I could draw good sometimes, and other end up looking bad, and then it's the two pictures from that 7 days ago. From when I'm recording this. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'm not. This is the end of the video. I still have to talk about the next video. So the next video will be about the archangels that are in my series, and I will show pictures of each of their concept arts. Um, Of course, it's not their final design, and yeah, and my dad will be appearing to talk about the character that he inspired me to draw about, which is Azriel, and that's like his only speaking role besides in the beginning. Oh, fun fact: the last video was supposed to have him talk about the mythical creatures, and it just didn't. Yeah, so see you guys and bye.